Hey, everybody. Forgive my demeanor. This was a pajama day, so I decided not to do the glitz and glam thing. But, today is a rest day for me because last night was an absolute blast. Um, I met my son Michael's girlfriend for the first time and her family, and this guy named Brett, and we just, the four of us at one time in the car were laughing so hard I could not drive. I kept turning the wrong way. I almost drove us into a ditch. I was laughing so hard I was crying. They were laughing so hard. The guys in the back seat, it was Levi, Brett. I hope it's okay to say their names. It's just first names, but and then Riley was in the front seat with me, and Grace stayed back at her dad's, while we went and we went to the store or something. So anyway, we're sitting there and just having a blast. And as soon as Brett got in the car, I was like, "Hello," and he started speaking British, and I just lost my shit. I'm sorry, they're probably going to dub that out, but I started laughing from then on, and everybody else in the car just started laughing. And I could not see to drive. I was crying so hard I couldn't see to drive. So I had to pull off, and I had to sit for a minute, and I had to regain my composure. I didn't get home till almost 5 to 1 in the morning. And then at some point along the way, I guess Chris, did call because I figured he was like, "Where the hell are you? What did you do? Did you drop off the face of the earth or what?" And I was like, "Man, I'm sorry," but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We went to a dinner at this church that my mom and a friend goes to, and they have this dinner every year around Thanksgiving. And it's a lot of fun. It's for the whole family. They invite like homeless people to come in, and just anybody that's hungry. It was a pretty good turnout. Grace and Riley got to meet my mom and Jim, so they got to meet Grandma and Grandpa. It was a lot of fun. And then when I drove them home, like I said, I kept getting lost, kept getting turned around. It was funny, but it took a lot of gas. It took way more gas than it should have. And I don't blame anybody, really. It was just, I don't know Galion, I don't know the area, I don't know Gilead. But I came up with this wonderful idea that I hope Grace or one of them sees this video and they're like, "Oh my God, she's right. Riley, honey, this is for you. If you see this or when you see this, I think I have a way that we could possibly actually meet Mo Sargi. He loves haunted dolls. He loves shit demonic, right? So you'd get a picture of your doll and give like a little bit of an interesting story about her, some of the evil shit she's done, and like her mother torturing her. Sorry, got an itch now. And her mom torturing her when she was a kid and stuff. And what she went through, and it was horrible. But she is a demon, so you send him a picture and you send him a little bit of a backstory and tell him if he would like to see this doll for himself and hold it and whatever, then he's got to agree to come and meet all of us. And they can't charge us nothing because it's like this doll would be very valuable in the right hands. But I wouldn't blame anybody for not wanting to let it go or whatever, because it is a precious doll. It's from somebody that was, family member. But I would love to see the doll either like go to a new vessel, get a new home or whatever, just so she could have her doll back, But I'll leave it up to you if you can. I just think it's worth a try. He may see it, he may not. If he don't, it's okay. At least we tried. But, he loves haunted stuff. He loves demonic stuff. So, and then if he comes and sees it, then maybe, hey, Kalika, maybe he'll encourage Omar and all of them to follow. And then, be prepared, because you're going to get a lot of visitors from a lot of the paranormal, people that do investigations and do YouTube live streams and stuff like I'm doing now. So forgive my appearance, rather haggard, but this is how wiped out I am from yesterday. But it was worth it. I would do it all again. Met some really cool people, and it was the first time I met them, and everything just went off without a hitch. It was just so much fun. Lots of laughter, joy, good times, good friends, good fun. And here's where the Harry Potter in my car comes from. Riley's a redhead. Brett was behind me, and I swear it sounded like Harry Potter in the back seat. I'm not kidding. So much so that I lost it. And because I'm a big fan and everything. And then Levi he did like an Irish Scottish combination. I loved it too, and that made me laugh even more, and that set us off even more. And poor Riley said that it sent her and Kalika into an asthma attack, so that's not so great, and I'm sorry for that. Baby, you're hurting mommy. You got to sit differently. You're hurting mommy. You're digging your claws into me, and that don't feel good. So yeah, I'm sorry that. But at least I've got clothes on. I'm dressed. It's not glitz and glamour today. It's just, chill day for me and relax and recoup. And, it took me $40 to pull this off yesterday, and that was too much. So I don't know how many trips or how soon I'm going to be able to come up that way again. And guys, I hate to say this now, but we might not be able to come and get you for Thanksgiving after all. So I think that's maybe why it happened last night the way it did, because I'm down to $28. Chris won't have his money until the 29th. I won't have any again now until the end of December, after Christmas usually. So I don't think we can make the trip, not realistically. And if we don't, I'm truly sorry. I hope that I can, say this to you like either through a text or a phone call. But if it ends up being this way, it bums me out too, guys, because I really will try my best effort. But I have to be realistic. I've got $28 left. That's my money to live on for the month. And I cannot put any more money in the gas tank because it took me $40 that I really didn't have to spend on that. Because I didn't know the area and I kept getting lost. And so that was the only downside. And, but the good was fun and important, and I hope to do it again. But they're going to have to come to me maybe next time. They know where I live now. Grace and Riley have been here. I brought them over here for a short time last night, and they loved it until a spirit tried to attach itself to Riley, and it was the spirit of this guy named Roger that used to live in the building, and I was hoping that he had changed since he died and that he was actually a good spirit. I had to turn that light off because it glares in my face on the camera. But he was a bad guy. He was psychotic when he was alive. And he would fire off his gun out the window and for just no reason. And, the guy was mental, majorly. And he tried to attach himself to Riley. Now, Riley, that was not cool. It's like, you don't do that to my family. You just don't. Because I will not tolerate it. I will not allow you in my house anymore. I pretty much already banished him from it. What? Oh, my cups? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but I was probably planning on using them again. That's why I didn't put them in there right away. Instead of dirtying up a bunch of other. You're going to have to get down again. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Daddy. Or get mad at me and Daddy. I don't care. Because he's doing the dishes and, I keep. Things have just been fucking nuts. So it's not totally my fault. I was trying to do a good thing. I was trying to do something special. And I know that things happened last night for a reason. So, I hope that if we do make it and we can come get you guys, we will definitely let you know. I will let you know through a text message or a phone call. But, at the same time, we all have to be realistic. We're hurting for money just like you guys, and Chris don't get his check till Friday. So that's not doing us any good now. We're down to half. The tank is down to half a tank again. And that's what it was when I started out yesterday. So that means $40. Yeah, it's just... And, it's, I wish it would have been, I wish I would have planned it better, but, it was just kind of a spur of the moment because I felt like if I didn't go when I did, that I might not be able to see them on Thanksgiving, because one of the original plan is the 26th is when I was expecting my check. I got it the 22nd. So that threw me off and surprised me, and I absolutely loved it. Thank you, Goddess. But because of that, it kind of threw my plans off because the 26th I was going to go get Grace, or at least meet her and stuff and hang out with her for a few hours. But it's too cold right now because we're already full-blown into winter. There's been snow. There was snow up in Galleon last night when I was up there. And, so it's like fall. We didn't even have a fall this year. It just went straight into winter. But a lot of fun, made some new friends, got an extended family, which, that always makes me happy because, there's a lot of really good people out there that just want to be loved and want to be heard and want to be acknowledged. and accepted and not judged and criticized for, not pooping $100 bills, because not all of us YouTubers have that kind of money. I don't have a single donation at all, and probably won't get any, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing my YouTube videos, because if I'm getting, since I'm paying out what I am to have the premium, then I'm gonna use it. Yeah, I might not do a video every week. I might not do a video every 2 weeks, my life is chaotic. I blame Eris totally. Erise, the golden apple. She's the goddess of chaos. I just read about her in one of my books, Dark Goddess book. Ow, Kalika, honey, stop. I don't mind having you on my lap, but you're hurting mommy. You keep digging your claws into me. That hurts. Stop it, please. So, but I wanted to, live stream. I wanted to give this event, unexpected, blessed event, worthwhile, shout out, basically, that, thanks guys. I really loved it. Had a blast. I know you guys did too, because you didn't want me to leave. I got lots of good hugs from everybody, and that'll tide me over until I can see them again. But yeah, with the holidays and stuff especially, it's perfectly sensible and understandable, I'm sure, that, we're not, once our money's gone, it's gone. And I can't keep expecting money to be just thrown in my lap every day. And I don't. So I'm grateful for what I get it. And I try to look for the blessings in disguise. Don't always find them, but then I'm not always looking either, because I'm trying to deal with so much stuff. It's just overwhelming, and I can't do it. I'm just one person. I still haven't done my sewing ritual. I might as well give up, because I don't think that's happening. Because every time I plan it, something else happens, and then I still can't do it. So I guess I'm going to have to let it go, and then just go take a break, and then wait until Yule. And hopefully I'll be able to get my Yule video on here. But I would like to be dressed all Christmassy when I do it. And I would like to have some kind of Christmas decorations up. But I don't know that I'll be able to, because right now we just don't have the room. I still haven't got my stuff taken down into the basement. I don't know when that's going to happen, because I need this day of rest. Because it took a lot out of me. Yesterday, and I wouldn't change it for the world, but now I've got to recoup and refresh and try to replenish my supplies, because I'm so drained of energy right now that I have to have all my vessels really close to me, and I have to wear a lot more of them now, because to keep the energy going. These are my vessels. They're in these bags. They're just my Creepy Hollows, part of my Creepy Hollows family. My dragons and all them are in the crystals and stuff that I wear. This is as you know, this is my Dark Arts profile. This is my protection star from Supernatural. And this is my Capricorn with the pearl in it that means success. So yes, I have definitely been having a lot of success and making a lot of people smile. Got some new family now. And don't judge and criticize them for being, not any richer than me, or not, we're all struggling financially struggling. I can't even talk today. Not everybody's working. My one daughter, she suffers from narcolepsy, so that's not easy. And please don't get upset for me saying that, honey. I'm not trying to get your business all out there. It's just, I know that's got to be exhausting. And thank you. I love you all. Hugs and kisses to everybody. I will try to have this live stream as long as I can, but when my legs start hurting too much and going to sleep on me, I'm going to have to stop it, because Kalika has decided that because mommy was gone all day yesterday, then she gets to have me all day today. Then she's the only one on my lap. And it's like, oh, okay, whatever. I haven't even really eaten much yet. I did have a bowl of cereal. I took my gummy vitamins, so I'm good there. And see, that's just the tip of her ear sticking up right there. That's the tip of her ear. See it flicker? Mommy playing with her. But, she's really having trouble, accepting Moochie. And it's like some days she'll touch noses with her and she'll be sociable. Other days she's just an outright female dog, bitch. Hope it's okay to spell it as long as I'm not saying it. And I don't like it when she's like that. And weirdly enough, she's a Cancer, so she's my polarity, which I'm like, oh, goddess help me. But Moochie is solid black, and I know she's a gift from Bast. I know she is, because I was really so destroyed and devastated and crushed by Sunny's death and Midnight, because Midnight, I knew it was her time, and Sunny, that was probably the case too. Maybe he licked the flea treatment off of the other two cats because he wanted to die. I don't know. Maybe he was in pain. I don't know. I can feel them to a point. I can talk to them to a point, but and I know they understand me, and I understand them. Oh my goodness. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm pretty wiped. I'm pretty out of it, but got all my Christmas shopping done that I was able to get. Anybody else that I wasn't able to get for is going to have to wait till the end of December after Christmas. And I have no control over that, guys, unless by some miracle I could get my check on the 21st of Yule, which is Yule. That would be awesome, because I got it the 22nd, and yeah, in the month of Thanksgiving. So, oh, there's Moochie. Moochie's in the window. Let me see if I can take my backpack down gently enough that it won't startle her and you can see her a little better. See her? There she is. There's Moochie. There's Moochie. There's our black kitty. Isn't she pretty? Our Sally black kitty. Yeah. Our Sunny replacement. Oh, Kalika, knock it off. I can pet you both. You're on my lap. Quit bitching. See what I mean? She is such a grump butt, man. At least I'm being good. I'm drinking Gatorade. I'm getting my electrolytes built back up, and also trying to waiting on all my lovely packages that are coming. I've got, a couple of expansion packs for my Sims 3 that I can't wait to get. My brother's gnome came, and the mug I got for Jim, and I don't have Carl's gnome wrapped yet, but it's a big box, and I really don't want to reopen it again. I opened it to make sure it was okay, that it wasn't broke, and because I wasn't sure how big it was going to be. I was pretty sure that's what it was, because I did get a notice on my phone yesterday with all the running around that package was delivered and what the item was, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the gnome. It's really cute. He's about yay high, and he's standing on a rock, and he's got a shotgun, and he's like, oh, got his mouth open like, say hello to my little friend, and that's what it says on the rock, and that is so my brother's favorite saying of all time. He loves it. He thinks it's cute and funny, and it is. And, he's even got an Irish t-shirt, I think, that says that on it. So I saw that, I was like, gnome, Irish, yeah, it was perfect. So he'll really love that. And I wish I would have had like some peanuts or something that I could have stuffed in there, some of those styrofoam peanut things to keep it from jostling so much, because Chris was worried about it getting damaged. And that's also another reason why I myself, took it out of the box to make sure it was okay. Because it's in a clear plastic, pretty tight sealed package inside the box that it was delivered in. But, hopefully I'll get that wrapped here in a little bit. And, so Mosargi, if you're out there and by some miracle only the goddess can do, you get these pictures that I have suggested from Riley and you don't come, then poo on you is what I say, because that's just uncool, man. That's just rude. And you need to stop being so, the whole demon possession thing that seems to be, you just enjoy being possessed way too much, man. I'm worried about you. That's not healthy. Because you're a good person. You have a beautiful wife. You have a really decent life that I would love to have. You live in a nice place. You got all these YouTube followers. I've got 4, if I'm lucky. But I'm sure that, Riley will probably join, and maybe Levi, and maybe Brett, maybe they all will. And hey, I'd be happy. Because at least I know my family's got my back, So yeah, I'm sorry for those of you that weren't there, because it was a blast, man. It was like the best party I've ever had, and it was sort of a mixture of Thanksgiving and Christmas, and New Year's too, to throw in for good measure, because there was somebody who was drinking a beer, I think. So, that falls into the bracket of, yeah, party on, dudes. Peace and all that. I am definitely a hippie. I might be 50, but I'm still a hippie. And I just, when you find your people, when you find your family, and Riley and Grace and Levi and Dad and Brett are that family, and I couldn't be happier, and I can't wait to see them again. But just next time, guys, we got to plan it. Somebody's got to get some money put together, and put aside or something, even if it's $20 from each person. But it's something to think about. But like I said, don't get upset, because it's already hurting me enough that we might not be able to come and get you guys for Thanksgiving. But at least we had last night, and I'm sorry that Dad and Levi weren't there. And yeah, I mean, it would have been cool to have Brett there too, because he probably would have enjoyed that. But Mom's house is so tiny. It really is. I mean, Grace saw my place yesterday, Grace and Riley, and they saw how small it was. I mean, to me and Chris, it's small. But it was small when I finally get my stuff put downstairs. And I really need to get that done, because if I put it off too long, I won't do it. And I don't, this is too important. I worked so hard to get that cleared out. Now to just stop and not even take the stuff down is just, it would be a wasted effort. And I don't need to beat myself up anymore about stuff than I already do. So, because the whole low self-esteem thing, which I know people, like, especially last night, they're like, no, you have low self-esteem. I don't believe it. Well, I do. I can, when I'm having a good time, yeah, I couldn't be happier, but you don't see the not so great days yet. You don't see the not so fun, I'm in pain. My back hurts. I've got these lovely heat pack things, but I don't even know if I will be able to use, because I don't know if I will get them to stick, because I was going to put one across my shoulders and stuff, where I hold a lot of tension, like especially on this right side back here. I call it a fucking tension pocket, or a tension frickin' spot, or something. It's always hurting. And these things are great. They're phenomenal. But I had one on my lower back, and I had to use my copper back belt thing just to hold it in place, because the stuff got so hot. It didn't burn me or anything, but it got so hot, the chemicals, that I was sweating so much, it took the sticky right off. So. Uh-oh, Daddy's gonna get the kitty cat. Moochie, Moochie. We loves our Moochie. So.
Daddy's little girl.
Daddy's little girl, you gonna go down and see Daddy? Go get Daddy. Get some Daddy lovies. So, but yeah, anyway. So, happy early holidays to everybody, and I hope I get some more subs here soon, even if it's just my family, because that would mean a lot, And we'll see what Mosargy does. We'll see, just give it a try. I mean, it'll either work or it won't. And if it don't, well, oh well, he's not worth our time then, apparently, because he's
not going to do anything, because he's
probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So
he's a fake. All the shit he does is a fake.
I believe it. But he's damn convincing, I mean, Hollywood misses out, but, hey, it's entertainment, so I guess that's the thing, right? That's the buzz, that's what people want to see. They like it when he does stupid shit, because they think it's funny. No, thanks, I'd rather not do the stupid shit. If I'm going to do paranormal investigation, I'm going to do it right. And yeah, I will probably have a little bit of a magic flair to it, but it's simply because I'll have protection around me if I'm ever going to do anything like that. Because I'm not going to open myself to those kind of forces, the ones that are real, because I've already got some here in my house, and I just banished one because he was trying to attach himself to Riley yesterday. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't do that in my house. I'll kick your ass out. And I was like, you know what? You did it once, you'll do it again, so bye. I sent his butt out, straight up. So, but hey, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I gave him a chance. I'm not going to give him another. Because apparently my hope is shattered that he was actually, once he crossed over, he turned into a decent spirit, but he's not. He's just as bad as he was in life. And I never liked Roger. I mostly invited him into my home and invited him the permission to come so that him and Edna could come, because Edna's gone too. So I know she's around, and she probably don't care if I say her name. She'd probably love it, because she'd think, hey, if it'll help you, do it. Yeah, she's a spirit, of a friend that used to live in this building. There's a lot of people that have died in this building that were friends. And we've been here 12 years, so their spirits most likely are here once in a while. I mean, I don't know if Fritz has ever come through or not, but I think Chris Willis may have a couple times because he was really tall. And sometimes I think I get his signature energy mixed up with Michael, my son, who's just learning astral projection real good. And his girlfriend's teaching him, Grace. So, yay, good job, you know. Apparently he's doing it, and I'm proud of him. You know, you both make a good team. So, you know, and he's got, you know, we've been able to get a little bit of minutes on his phone for him. I mean, I don't know how many calls that got him, but at least I got to talk to him a couple of them. So, I mean, I guess that's, you know, that's good. That's okay. And, you know, I just don't know when I'm going to be able to, not until after the holidays probably, am I going to be able to realistically set up a video visit. And I do not want to be driving all the way to Marion in frickin' snow and ice because it's colder than crap up there. Because me and Jim went to see Michael like that before. We went to put some money on his card or something. And I think that's all we did. You know, it wasn't even for a visit. We weren't allowed to go see him. But he wanted to at least get in there and get some money on Michael's account for him. But little did we know, they just turn around and take it. So it's pointless. He's like, if you want to do something for me, guys, put minutes on my phone. Even forget the food box. I'll go hungry. I'd rather be able to talk to you guys. So I was like, okay, sweetie. So that's what we do. That's what we did. And when Chris gets his check in a few days, he's going to put another 20 more on there. So that's the 40 that got accidentally rerouted to the Media Play account. But at least Michael's got stuff in the, he can use in the media account and get with that money. So it's not a total loss. And we're replacing it. It's just that, you know, we can't do it all at once, but the other half will be taken care of shortly. My freaking wrist is itching. I might have to take these off for a while. I think it's just because I'm sweating too. And so, you know, when you wear stuff like that, you sweat under it and it starts itching and it's like, ugh. And it's my right one. So that's the one that I use the most. It's like, no, I can't have my, I don't want to be sitting here itching all day and scratching. So we'll see if I can do it this way for a little bit anyhow, and then I'll probably have to take them off. That's the most I wear on that wrist or have worn. I might try to get the dailies on here in a little bit. I don't know, but right now I'm going to probably make Kalika get up so I can go fix me something else to eat because that cereal didn't hold me long. I didn't think it would. So I guess I'll end this one for now, and hopefully this time, if I'm feeling up to it, and I've rested up enough, I'll do another live stream later. So, peace. Love y'all. Blessed be and all that happy horse hockey.